You fucker.
Kind of messy, but it cleans off with lacquer thinner. Here's the fully assembled 30-foot gutter. Got all these in place and hope that it helps keep its shape when I'm moving this thing around. Put up a bunch of these clamps, and I think if I can get it up to resting on those clamps, things will be fine. I can get it up the rest of the way and get it screwed in. So let's get this thing up there and see what happens. It wasn't too bad getting it up there. Now I gotta get it up into a very precise location. Here's a quick in progress update. It's going pretty good. I gotta take this block out, drop it down a little bit, and get this next half fit in here. I gotta lower this ladder, but I think it's gonna work out. It wasn't too bad. I think I got enough slope on it. We're gonna test that out. You mind, I'll explain more about me doing this gutter in just a few minutes as opposed to a seamless gutter company. And quick, didn't think it was gonna work this fast, but it's going downhill real good. Holy cow. Gonna hit the downspout. I'm right around there. Wow. That was without any adjustments yet. I still only have half the hangers in. I'm giving this whole thing a giant soak. Make sure I don't have to add any flashing or caulking or anything. I was worried about that slope over this 30 feet here. It's actually 27.5 feet. Trying not to fall off the roof. I got lightheaded. So what I'm doing now, I got the hose off, and I'm just gonna let this drain for a while and look for spots it's pooling and see if it needs an adjustment. Everything's still, let me make some bubbles. Everything's still moving down. I'm going to start building the downspouts, and here's something that I ran into. Lowe's makes an aluminum downspout, but it's a split back, and they have this system, click it together like that. And for the life of me, I was messing with this thing in the store, and most likely it's because they were so dented up, I could not get a full section to click together. So this is a vinyl one in the same color from Home Depot. I am going to have to use a heat gun to get these to fit on those little angles. These are not tapered at all. These come slightly tapered. Not enough. Worked out pretty good. You might have want all the seams lapped in the correct direction. How far does it go? Come in. Got one leak right at that rivet. I'll hit that again. Look at that. No leaks coming down. And out into the yard. Now this here is a little short, but this concrete's going in soon. So that's why I wanted to get this gutter up ASAP. They're very unpredictable. It is scheduled, but they could say, hey, we're going to be there tomorrow. Or a whole bunch of non-English speaking people just show up and start forming with no notice at all. So I wanted to make sure I had something here to protect this edge of the concrete once it's in. I got to fix that one drip. Welcome back, everybody. Hanging out in the cargo trailer. I'm going to close out this video with a little bit of business and industry knowledge. I think it would be beneficial for guys just getting started out, as well as homeowners, so that they have a better understanding of how things work in this home improvement industry when you have subcontractors involved. During this segment of this whole outdoor living space addition project, I had to try to find some subcontractors. And it's a good reminder of why I got into business and why I don't do general contracting, why I don't subcontract out all the different tasks, is a nightmare. On these small projects for home renovations, there just is not a good pool of craftsmen and business professionals. There might be some people that can do the job well, but they suck at running a business. They don't respond to phone calls, they don't show up. Today's video was about me installing gutters. I would have liked to have paid a seamless gutter company to put in this 27.5 feet of gutter. But because it's a smaller project, any reputable business doesn't want to touch it because it doesn't make enough money. Just that 30 feet and the downspout was going to run me $800 if I could get someone to commit to it. I have $129 in materials, and it didn't take me as long as I thought it was. I had medium confidence. I thought that it was going to be like a wet noodle when I picked that up. Now, what really saved the day was having the anchor brackets already rested on there to keep its form. They clip over the back edge and they hook underneath the front edge. So it kind of makes it stay in shape. That's how I was able to pick that whole thing up and get it up into position without too much trouble. Made myself at least $500. Now the concrete work, that's the reason that I had to put the gutters in and could not wait and shop around for a seamless gutter company to have availability and decide to call me back. The concrete company, this is crazy, but I couldn't get anybody. And I searched high and low of reputable, air quotes, flat work contractors. They didn't respond to phone calls. I left voicemails. Now, the one company that did respond, I have to give them some credit. They followed through with everything they were going to do, but they did it like it was 1990. So if I have a dentist appointment, a doctor's appointment, if I have an appointment to take my car into the shop, every modern service uses technology to make it easier on the customer, and it makes it easier on them not to screw up. Here's how things should go. I need some flat work. I call up, someone answers. I give them my information, and then it is put into their system. I recommend Jobber so that it doesn't get forgotten. We set a day and a time. Reminders get sent out instantly. You have an appointment booked with the handyman for your outdoor living space. It is this date at this time. That should happen right when the phone call ends. The day before, an automatic reminder should go out. This is industry standard in every service. It helps the customer stay honest. I don't know how many times I've shown up to a customer's house when I was first starting out and they're not there. And I call them up or text them and say, hey, we have an appointment. Oh, no, I thought the appointment was on this day at this time. Well, when you have a system that sends those reminders out, there is no them forgetting or getting confused on when the time is set. So he shows up, we do the estimate, and since it was the only one that I could actually get to come out, I said, okay, let's do the deal. And he gets out a clipboard and paper and pen. It was so foreign to me because I haven't seen that done in any setting where I am using a service. Like I said, the dentist, the eye doctor, a regular doctor, or a truck service. What else do I use? That's about it. Any sort of warranty work on a vehicle. It's all digitalized, put into a system so it's not lost or you can't read someone's handwriting. You get a copy, they get a copy. That's how I think it should go. You will have to wait and see how that concrete work comes out. If you got comments or concerns about this industry, and do you think that it's a good idea to up your game into what people are expecting? I just listed out all the services that I use. What are some that you use? And do they use modern technology, which is really not that modern anymore? It's just come to be standard practice. If you want to bring yourself up to speed, a very affordable solution that handles everything that I just said is Jobber. I'll put a link down in the description. You get 20% off for your first 6 months. It is a subscription service. I think it's very valuable. You can use it from a phone, from a tablet, from your laptop if you're still doing that. I'm a laptop guy. But I'm also a phone and a tablet guy. I have it's available on all platforms. I would not use the phone in front of a customer. It just looks like someone's zoning out texting. I use a tablet, and that started a long time ago. You bring out a tablet and you start entering their information in, they're like, wow, this guy is legit. I don't even need anybody else. I don't need to waste my time calling people that aren't going to call me back. This guy's got a tablet. And I'm getting automated messages. He's dialed in. The flat work job, I did save a ton of money by doing all the prep work myself. I know I don't want to tease you too much, but you're going to have to wait until that video comes out, and I will give you the full price of what that stained, two-tone stained, stamped and sealed and saw cut cost. Put your guesses down below. And if you're interested, check out some of my other videos on converting this brand new 24 by 8.5 by 8 foot tall cargo trailer into a luxury toy hauler. Luxurious toilets and showers and windows and lots of insulation. Did you know that 3/4 inch wood has 0.98 R value? So my floor is going to have R13, R14, R15 on the floor, a real R15 on the floor. A lot of other RV manufacturers just lie out their ass about what the R value is and what conditions you can take your RV in without the pipes freezing. This one here is going to be full off-grid house, basically. We're going to have the full plumbing operational all year long. Anywhere you take it. Take this damn thing to Alaska and you're taking hot showers every night. You know, I just cut this hole in the ceiling. I'm finding some awesome bonus features with this cargo trailer that are usually just extra charge on other manufacturers, and they're just all included in the price. If you got real specific questions about your business or your project, reach out to me directly on Patreon. That will also be linked down in the description. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.